Looks like Daryl has us live streamed.
Okay, welcome everyone. Yeah, it was just a little tough. Had a little issue. Had to update some of the things so that we could be streaming live. But we're here. We are here. So, Alicia, you want to give it just a couple more minutes to see how many more people come in before we start making the announcement of everything that's coming down the pipeline.
Sounds great to me. You know, I was trying to pull up my notes. So all of you that are coming in, drop in the chat where you're coming from, where you're tuning in live from.
In the inner and outer parts of my thighs. I'm wondering if maybe that could have.
Hi, Jalen, we can hear you.
Maybe
or the person in the background.
Is it like?
Awesome. I love it when we hop on and get all parts of the country, from the East Coast to the West Coast. Nice. How many of you have found, since you started to raise capital or become a part of the real estate field, that you're starting to get more calls and text messages? I have. It's been very interesting. Hello, Ryan.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. It's also, it's not just the calls and texts, but it's the emails for me.
Yeah,
It's the emails all day.
for sure. Yeah, I still, you know, some of the ladies that are in our group, they hear me say this out. I still have not grasped going through all the emails. And as someone who likes to respond to everybody, it is bothering me. So if anyone has any solutions to that, by all means, share.
Hire a VA.
Hire a VA. I will. When I grow up like you, Daryl, I will hire a VA.
I don't have a VA.
Let's see.
Alicia, who was that said they in Spring, Texas?
That's
Yes.
me.
Oh, did you go to that
Anisha?
meet? Did you go to that meeting they had? I think it was last week or a week before.
Yes, with that project, the
Yeah.
Bear Lare project. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was invited, but I got tied up and wasn't able to make it.
Right. The day you came is the day that I think you came after the day that we was supposed to see you. So are you still here?
Yep,
Are you still
I'm
in
still
Dayton?
here. Yep,
Okay.
still in
We're gonna
Dayton.
make plans to come and see you.
Okay, yep, still in Dayton, hanging
Right.
out.
Awesome. We'll come and see you out there.
What you doing over there? Just hanging around? That little
No.
mean guy.
Far from that, right?
Yeah, man, just a lot of working.
Well,
So you want to go ahead and get started, Alicia?
yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
I think we should get started. Well, welcome in to the Capital Raise call, everyone. Not sure if you've gotten the message. Jim may be coming in a little late. He had some prior commitments that he had to make. Liba's taking some time away from the group as she's preparing for the October event, and she also is caring for family members. So, you know, whatever y'all believe in, just lift her and her family up, and wish them well. So we're super excited that you all have made it out to the call today. If you will, please drop a 1 in the chat and let us know if any of you are sponsors. If you've sponsored any investment opportunity, drop a 1 in the chat, and drop a 2 in the chat if you are a syndicator.
And how come we're asking them to do that?
Because I want to see who's on the call today. We have some
Daryl, my
questions
man,
for
how you
you
doing
all.
today?
What's that, Jalen?
No, I was just speaking to Daryl. I ain't spoke to him in a while. I couldn't say anything. How you been doing, Daryl?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Hanging in there.
That's good. That's good. Nice to see you, my man. Respect.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Fantastic. So, and Troll, am I saying your name correctly?
It's Anitra.
Anitra.
Yes.
Anitra. So, how long have you been a sponsor?
We've been working on I want to say a few years now.
Fantastic, fantastic. And as far as the assets that you invest in, what are some of the assets that you like to sponsor and invest in?
Oil and gas, ALFs, independent living facilities, just depends, multifamily, things of that nature.
Fantastic. So what size multifamily?
Uh, I'm open.
So are you able to sponsor like 100 to 250 and above units? We're just trying to get to know all of our sponsors.
Yes.
Okay.
Nail it down.
And what are the markets that you like to invest in?
Here in Texas.
Just anywhere in Texas?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here in well, it just depends. I'm open to. I don't limit myself, so I would just need to see the project and see what you have.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. We had to mute
I said
Brian.
I said I'm open, so I would just have to see where the property is located, and then I'll see what you have available. I don't limit myself on that.
Okay, so being a sponsor, you're good with different teams reaching out to you and asking you to sponsor their investment opportunities?
Right.
Okay, okay. And Daryl, do you have any questions?
Not yet.
Okay, okay, awesome. Ryan, when does? Awesome. So what part of the country are you in?
Wait,
Ryan?
I'm sorry, Alicia.
Yeah.
Anitra, do you know
Yes.
Daniel? Do you know Daniel Mongra?
Yes, that's my business partner.
So wait a minute. I'm looking at your picture, but did I meet you when we was at the meeting in Houston?
No, because the day that you came, we missed you. We was there all week, and the day that you came, we missed you that day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Because I was
Right.
when
We
you
was
said
waiting to meet you. We was like, oh, good, he's coming down. And the time that you came, we didn't go to the meeting that particular day. So,
gotcha. Okay.
right.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
All right.
And speaking of Anitra, it's finally nice to meet you. I'm one of David Lewis's partners as well as Danny Mongra's. I'm Jalen McCuff.
Okay.
Awesome. So Ryan, what part of the country are you in?
So I'm based in Washington, DC, but we do multifamily in Texas and Florida, anywhere between 100 and 300 units. Look for Class BC properties to do value add. We'll do on average around a 5-year hold.
Fantastic. So can you give us some information about the latest project as long as you can? Because right now we're casting to social media. So the last project that you did, was it a 506B or C?
Well, I'm actually doing one right now that's set to close on August 5th. It's 506C.
Fantastic. Can you share a little bit about that project?
Yeah, so it's 15.5 million acquisition price. We're doing a loan assumption. So the loan's got about 4 years on it at 4.31% interest. And then to add some leverage, we're doing 2 million of preferred equity with a 7% current pay and 5% accrual. And then we're doing common equity beneath that as Class B shares with a total equity check of about 8 million.
Fantastic. And are you still looking for investors for that opportunity?
Yes, we are.
Okay, awesome. So anyone that's interested in that investment opportunity, Ryan, if you can send us that investment to board@gobnetwork.com, you can reach out to us, or you can reach directly out to Ryan. Ryan, if you put your information in the chat, that would be fantastic.
Will do. Thank you.
Wonderful. And I'm just going through the chat, looking at the ones and the twos. So for those of you, just to recap and reset the room, what we're doing is we're looking for sponsors or JV participants that are currently here on this call that can sponsor different investment opportunities for multifamily. If you are a sponsor or a JV participant, if you will drop in a 1 in the chat. If you are a syndicator, drop in a 2. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
So does anyone currently have investment opportunities right now that are active? If you do, for all of the 506Cs, drop in a 506C in the chat. For any of the 506Bs, drop in a 506B in the chat. And for those of you that are on Facebook or YouTube, you can drop a 506B or a 506C into your chat. And what we'll do is a member of our team will reach out to you later to invite you to the next call. Awesome. So Ryan, do you have more 506Cs or was that the last one?
That's the one we're working on right now, and we're coming up on closing. So that's what I'm putting all my time into currently. Okay.
And you said your closing is at the end of this month?
Yeah, it's August 5th. So we've got a quick
Okay.
turnaround, but we might be looking for an extension if we can't. And we can backfill some of the common equity, but if we got that preferred equity still outstanding, then we'll see if we can get a little bit of an extension.
And how much of the preferred equity are you needing right now?
2 million.
2 million. Okay. All right. Evan. Are you able to unmute? Tell us a little bit about your investment opportunity, your 506C.
Yeah, so I have a 506C opportunity. It's up in Maryland. It's a group of luxury townhomes, multifamily townhomes. We're looking for funding for. So we're in the early stages right now. So it's just coming out. So if anyone is interested, then they can certainly reach out to me and we can have a one-on-one and dive into more details about the project. Definitely.
What was that last part? I could barely hear you.
Oh, it's my mic. Yeah, because I'm having some technical issues with my computer here. So, but yeah, if anyone's interested, you can certainly reach out to me, and we can have a one-on-one call, and I can go into the details with you whenever you get a chance. So I'm setting up some meetings for August, so I can really push. So I can really kind of reach out to folks in my network on LinkedIn and other places. So right now we're in the early stages. We've just rolled out the fund, and it's a project of luxury townhomes, multifamily townhomes, and in the Maryland, DC, Bethesda area. So we're looking for investors to help us raise around 5 million with this fund.
And how many did you say you have? How many units?
It's a collection of about 12 luxury townhomes.
12. Okay.
And yeah, so it's about 12 of them.
Evan, how much time is left for everything to
It's an
to your closing?
evergreen. The way we set up the fund is an evergreen fund. So it's like I would say 12 months, 12 to 18 months, but it's really more of a kind of like an evergreen fund. It's an ongoing fund.
Okay, but when does your deal close?
We're looking to close within the next 8 months, really. So we have a pretty long runway.
Oh, you got good time.
Yeah,
And-
because we're actually building and developing those properties.
Got you. Okay.
Awesome. All right. So any of you interested in a new development opportunity, please reach out to Devin. You can also send us an email at board@gobnetwork.com to find out more details. If you are already connected to our GOB network group and you want to hear about the 506B opportunities, reach out to us, send us an email at board@gobnetwork.com, and we can get some information to you. You have to be connected to a member in our group. But if no one else has any questions regarding the 506C investment opportunities, we're going to take this meeting offline, because in order for us to be able to discuss the 506B investment opportunities, it has to be an investment group and not publicized on social media, in the newspaper, all that good stuff. So any questions? Daryl, do you have anything to share?
Nope, not yet.
Okay, awesome. And then while we're still online, can you share with us about the October event, October 26th event?
Sure. So everyone, if you recall, Leva mentioned that there was going to be an event where it's just about the money being there, projects, sponsors. If you're needing capital, then this was the place you want to be. So what have happened, the location is going to be changed. It was supposed to be in Chicago on the 26th, but she's moving it out to Los Angeles. Same day, same month, just a different location. Now, the difference between this, what's going to happen in the Los Angeles location, which was going to happen, was the Chicago event was open to the public. But now the Los Angeles event is not open to the public. It's a closed event, and you get invited through invitation. Now, if you have a project that you're working on, you really need to reach out. If you're working on a project that you need capital, you really need to reach out to one of us, because that's where you really want to be in October 26th. So you can get an invitation, right? Because there's going to be people there that's that may want to be a sponsor or that will be able to give capital for your project. And for all you sponsors, if you're looking at wanting to sponsor a deal, I'm going to tell you that's where you need to be. Okay, so if you're a sponsor, you're looking to be on a deal, then I would encourage you to be at the October event. Okay, and I'm glad that Alicia asked those questions, because 506B, you have people there, 506B, 506C, you have people that sponsors here, and there are so many investments out here, and people are needing help. People are needing help. I know, last night I went to see a property in Baytown. Okay, and I'm going to underwrite that property. And if the numbers pan out, I'm going to need help, right? So I'm going to be looking for someone like you, sponsor maybe, or, partner, GP, I don't know. But I'm going to need help, especially come to raising capital, right? All right. But that's, like I said, if you want to go to the event in October, it's going to be in Los Angeles. If you paid money for the Chicago event, you should have already received an email letting you know that event is not going to take place. You should be getting your money back, and it's going from a public to a private function. You should have already got that email, and probably already have gotten your money back. So,
All right.
any questions in reference to that? Who wants an invitation? If you want an invitation to the event, put your name in the chat. If you want an invitation.
Put the number 3 with your name in the chat. So we'll know.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a nice place to be.
Yeah, it is.
I'll be there. Alicia will be there. So
I'm actually excited that the location has moved
yeah.
because it's closer for me. And I have family in California. I know Sonia's in California. I look forward to seeing her in person.
How's the
Rhonda's in
weather there right
California.
now in Vegas?
Hmm?
How would the weather be in October in Vegas? Is it warm, windy?
Not Vegas, California,
California.
Los
It's warm.
Angeles.
It's
Los
Oh,
warm.
Los Angeles. Okay, I heard Las Vegas for some reason. Okay, never mind.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice and warm.
Okay.
Okay, come. Oh my goodness, that's a nice good jump. Oh,
It is. I love it, Rhonda.
And as we know, Rhonda's always moving and shaking. She's with the veterans right now. So are there any other questions? Because we want to get the opportunity to the 506B investors that have investment opportunities to share their deals. And for those of you that are watching online, if you have an investment opportunity, you'd like to share them, reach out to us. Excuse me, we want to hear from you. If you didn't already know, GOB Network, we are apartment investors. We have over 1,600 investors as a part of our network. We're moving and shaking. A number of our investors haven't already invested in property already at the beginning of this year. We want to finish strong. We have goals. So bring your investments to us and let us have a swing at it.
I have a question for Ryan. Ryan, I would like to reach out to you to see if you would like to come back and be a guest speaker.
Okay. We could definitely talk. Hey, if I get this deal closed, I'd be happy to tell you guys all about it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna reach out to you.
Sounds good. I think I already sent my email in the chat, but I'll send it again directly to you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. Daryl, so are you going to take us off? You're not gonna take us off of live?
No.
Okay.
Only because the 506Bs, they can't discuss their deal here.
In the room they can because they're all connected.
Are they?
Yep. That's per Jim. They're connected with someone in the GOB network. Well, we can keep this rolling.